Stop struggling to fit in when you were created to simply stand out.
I decided to do this real talk on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I did it on YouTube.
So I'm gonna do this, y'all, for YouTube.
I'm doing this for the fans that I know around the globe that love real talk.
Real talk. Real talk. Enough of that? Yeah, probably. So how's it going? I haven't seen you guys in a while. You were probably wondering where I've been. You may have not been wondering where I've been. You may not even know that I do this. But what we're doing here is called Real Talk Tuesday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort through questions. I may not have the answer, but I definitely will have a response. I think the people that are going to get shine are going to be the people who ask the most original questions. On Twitter from you guys, I'm going to find in the comments below from you guys, that I may find on Facebook, Instagram, DMs. You know, you guys can slide in my DMs, pause. I'm going to keep it clean here on my channel. I may put an email out there to make this a little easier. I won't put my phone number out there to make this easier. And Real Talk could just be open. Just open dialogue about anything. Skate, fashion, culture, lifestyle, health, mental health. I got like some things I'm working through too, and we'll maybe try and do that together. We got a community here that we're gonna somehow figure out how to make the best selves we could ever be, so we could be of service to somebody else. So during this time I was away, I went to Mosaic College. Mosaic College is an extension of this community of faith that I'm a part of in Hollywood. And the college courses will equal parts doctrine, ministry, and leadership. So what's really cool is it was very practical and I could apply it to my everyday life. And I have to admit, it was probably the most challenged I'd ever been, the most stretched I've ever been, the most reading I've ever done. I'm not gonna lie, confessional moment here, let's be transparent. I cheated through high school. I dropped out my first time in college, and this time somehow I ended up the valedictorian. I may share my talk with you guys one day. I also got really busy at Diamond. You know, I helped Diamond with the marketing and creative direction over there. And I spent all this time creating like a skate facility in the back. And it started out with a drawing, and then I rendered it in Illustrator. Then I got together with my buddy from Builders, Mike Roki, and he made a 3D rendering of it. And then we slowly went building each and every obstacle over the last year. And you guys are gonna see a whole lot of that. I went to South Africa. I went on vacation for the first time in I don't know how long. My sister-in-law was getting married. And me and my wife went to South Africa, as you guys could probably see in the previous vlogs. And if you haven't seen those, make sure you guys go backwards in time. Actually, go back all the way to the beginning. It's only 33 vlogs. It's not like you're watching Casey or someone like that. It's got like thousands of vlogs, although we'll be there one day with your help. I got a wife, so wife takes up a bunch of time, and I haven't been skating that much. I am so embarrassed to say. So hopefully you guys are gonna put a little bit more pressure on me to skateboard, and there'll be some more skateboarding going on. That brings us up to speed over the last year, but I'm also gonna install more Throwback Thursdays. I don't know if it counts as vlogging if you don't post it. So there's footage to be cut. So I have a question on YouTube from Ventura 805 West G. He says, what do you have planned for the rest of the year? All right, Ventura 805 West G. For the rest of the year, I plan on capitalizing so tough on this skate park that I made inside Diamond with my buddies. We have kind of like an agenda. I'm gonna create a lifestyle vlog out of there that's very skate-centric. So there's gonna be a lot of skateboarding going on, but also stuff that we're into. Like we're gonna cover some music, we're gonna cover maybe some cars, maybe some fashion, maybe some more skateboarding. But the Diamond Mine is gonna be the home base, the hub of all this material. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time focusing on Diamond Mine TV. I'm gonna be vlogging a whole bunch because now I'm so excited that I'm out of college. Actually, I kind of miss college a little bit. But I'm so excited that I have all this free time to skateboard. I think I have to get fitter. So there's gonna be some exercise going down because I'm 48 now. And yes, I said that. I'm 48 now. Somebody has to do it. And I'm gonna have to start working out a bit more and eating a little better if I wanna ride my skateboard. There's not a lot of space for fat old men in skateboarding. And I'm not saying I'm gonna do it like I used to do it, but I'm definitely gonna try and do it as good as I can. Maybe there's a 50 at 50. For those of you who follow me might know that when I turned 40, I did 40 tricks for my 40th birthday. Maybe that's something I'll do when I'm 50. So I'm gonna have to get fit for 50. Maybe be the fittest 50 I could ever be. What'd you say, babe?
You're gonna be pregnant.
I'm gonna be pregnant. I don't know how she thinks I'm gonna be pregnant, but I guess, I don't know. We've been practicing having a baby, but we're married. So it's allowed to practice to have a baby if you're married. So maybe we're gonna have a baby. Pray for me. Pray for me so I can have a baby. I think that's pretty much it. That's a pretty stacked year right there. Another question that I get frequently asked is, how do I get sponsored? So that one just came in like bundles. There's like so many of those. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of people. I'm not gonna name anybody. I don't wanna put anybody out there, but I'm gonna let you guys know how to get sponsored. There's a couple things it takes. One, it takes skills. Two, it takes patience. Three, it takes knowing some people. But also, one of the most important things is you have to have self-awareness. You have to know how good or not good you are. You have to know where you fit in and where you don't fit in. And the way I personally do it, the last guy that gets on the team is usually the best guy on the team. And usually he's also the youngest guy on the team. So what I would advise you to do is find a team that you actually bring something to. Hopefully you're one of the younger guys on the team, because you are the future of the brand. You want to try and get on a team that you're going to be able to make the biggest contribution to. Honestly, like you guys, it's you guys on the internet. You guys have taken the video games that you played, and you guys have taken all this stuff that you've seen on the internet, and you guys have morphed it into my feed and Explorer page on Instagram. And honestly, you guys are so talented that, wow, there's definitely not a shortage of talent. So usually, there's a space for everybody on a team somewhere, but you might not be able to get on the team that you want to get on, but you can get on the team that you can get on. I don't know if that made sense for you, but I'll try and break it down. Skateboarding is like art. And honestly, you can skate like Grant Taylor, or you can skate like Shane O'Neill, or, I mean, you can skate, let's try to do some younger guys. You can skate like Bobby Ducaiser, or you can skate like Jamie Foy, or you can skate like Zion Wright, or you could skate like Ishad Ware, or you could skate like Paul Rodriguez, or Guy Mariano, or Eric Costin. And you see I've named so many different types of skateboarding, and all these guys know how to skateboard a little bit of everything. Personally, I like to see new tricks, or I like to see new approaches to existing tricks. So you might see some guys out there that look kind of retro with the step hops and the no complies and stuff like that. But someone like Frankie Villani will do an age-old trick like a step hop, and he'll no comply, step hop onto a handrail. Or so be self-aware, rip, and know somebody who knows somebody. And just don't be a kook, and take a new approach. I know it sounds crazy nowadays to take a new approach at something, but honestly, I follow some kid who skates his board upside down as good as he skates it right side up. This guy is the dark slide champion of the universe. I found some other kid randomly on the Explorer page. He did a 360 flip to front feeble to shove out. Then there's this guy, Tom something. I think his name's Tom. I'm gonna find him. He does a lot of, you know, older tricks, but he takes such a new approach and such a fresh approach to him that he's really dope. But there's a lot of people out there pushing it. I like Jagger Eaton, you know, Deshaun Jordan. You know what? Maurice Jordan in LA, he's hood, he rips. So many of you out there, I don't know, I can't name you all. So let's move along. Now we have a question that I grabbed from Instagram stories. So many ways to communicate with you guys right now. And it comes from Alexandro Chaparro Jr. And Alexandro Chaparro Jr. says, what are some of the things a single person should look for in a potential mate? Alrighty then. So mate. Mate says a lot. So I'm going to take mate in the literal sense. Mating should be the last thing that you're looking for. I know. The internet's on fire right now. You guys are freaking out that I said that. But honestly, mate is the end game. You guys need to not look for the end game. I'm talking so metaphorically right now that I'm losing you guys. So I'm going to try and reel it in. Mate is the end game. And if I was going to use another metaphor like football, I'd say first down or first base. And then you guys are going to think about getting some game again and starting to mate once again. So how do I say this without taking you guys right to the end game? You need a friend. You honestly need to be such good friends with the person that you're hanging out with of the opposite sex that you're not even really thinking about sex. You're thinking about, I cannot wait to spend more time with this person. And when you notice that you've been spending so much time with this person that the physical connection between you two is not even like your first thought, but an afterthought, you're getting closer, not there yet, but you're getting closer to finding somebody who could be your potential mate or other half. And when you find yourself fighting for the other person more than you're fighting for yourself, you once again are getting a little bit closer. What else can help you find your mate or your girlfriend or your interesting other half? You want to find someone who you're more interested in them intellectually, spiritually, than you are in them physically. But I'm not going to lie to you. This is nice if you're interested in them physically too. You know, some sweet people. Sorry, just doing a little daydreaming right there. There's a lot of people who are going to distract you. And you can get distracted, you know. What's that rap song that says, never trust a big...
Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in my mind.
Whatever. I can't remember. It's old school music. I'm old. I don't remember. Whatever. Back to what I was saying. You want to find someone who you are in love with them intellectually and spiritually before you're in love with them physically. I'm just being straight with you. And you know how they say, like, you'll know when you know. You're going to know when you know. All right, guys, so there you go. There's a taste of real talk. And I might have really talked too much. Thank you guys for all the likes and comments, and welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. I want to let you know there is always better days ahead.